We're surrounded by these tiny, powerful things we almost never think about, until, of course, they stop working. Today, we're going to dive into one of the most essential of these unsung heroes, the battery. We're peeling back the label to find out what really powers our world. Okay, think about it for a sec. You've got the final boss battle in a video game, the little device that's literally guarding your family's safety, and the one toy that guarantees a few minutes of peace and quiet. So what's the one thing that connects all of them? Yep, you know that sinking feeling, right? That moment of sudden, totally frustrating, and sometimes actually critical failure. It's something we've all experienced, and it really shines a light on how much we depend on reliable power.
But what if that failure didn't have to happen? What if it wasn't inevitable? Well, that question brings us to the core promise of a brand that's built its entire identity around a single powerful idea: reliability.
And look, this isn't just some catchy marketing slogan. This reputation for being the #1 trusted brand, it's been built over decades of innovation and a long track record of delivering power exactly when it matters most. This kind of shifts how you think about it, doesn't it? We're not just buying a power source, we're investing in peace of mind. It's the confidence that your flashlight is going to turn on during a blackout or that your smoke detector is always on guard. Okay, so how do they actually do it? What's the secret sauce? Let's peel back that famous copper-colored label and take a look at the engineering that makes all this reliability possible. First step, we've got something called Power Boost technology. Think about those gadgets that need a ton of energy all at once, like a digital camera flash or when your gaming controller starts rumbling like crazy. This tech is specifically designed to deliver those intense surges of power without skipping a beat, so you get consistent performance. And then there's Duralock. This one tackles a completely different but super common problem. What happens to batteries when they're just sitting in your drawer for just in case? Well, this technology is designed to literally lock in the power, so it's ready to go whenever you are, even years down the road. Get this, 12 years. Thanks to Duralock, that's how long a copper top can sit in storage and still be ready to use. We're talking more than a decade in a drawer, and it's still good to go. That's just wild. And that incredible shelf life translates directly into being prepared. Whether it's for a big storm, a power outage, or just the day you finally find that old remote control you lost ages ago, you know you're covered. So how does all this cool tech actually show up in our daily lives? I mean, the best technology in the world is pretty useless if it doesn't fit the stuff we actually use, right? The copper top line covers basically the entire spectrum of what we need. You've got your standard AA and AAA batteries, the real workhorses for all our everyday tech. Then there are the bigger C and D sizes for more high-powered stuff. And of course, the 9-volt, the absolute unsung hero of critical safety devices like our smoke detectors. When you really stop and look around, you can see just how deeply these batteries are woven into our homes. They're powering everything from the simple convenience of a wall clock to the absolute necessity of a smoke detector. They're part of countless moments, big and small. So this all leads to the final question. With so many options out there on the shelf, what makes this a smart choice? The difference really comes down to the engineering. With generic batteries, you often get inconsistent power, an unpredictable lifespan, and you run the risk of leaks that can ruin your devices. But with copper top, you're getting more power packed in, trusted performance, and a leak-resistant design. It's that classic trade-off, a lower upfront cost versus genuine long-term reliability. And hey, to get the most value out of them, there are a few practical tips. Basically, store them right, cool and dry is best, make sure you use the right size for the job, buy in bulk to stay prepared, and just check the dates once in a while. They're simple habits that make sure you get all the performance you paid for. And being a smart consumer also includes thinking about the environmental impact. These batteries are mercury-free, and they're designed to be recycled at designated spots, which is a really important part of using power responsibly. And so, we end up right back where we started, readiness. It's not just about the TV remote. It's about knowing that the critical devices you rely on, especially in an emergency, are ready to go when you need them most. So the question is your home truly prepared?